Hello YouTube. I thought I would turn on the camera and show you guys my June canning that I got done. Right here in the front is some duck sauce. It's made from peaches, and it's a Asian dipping sauce, like for egg rolls or wontons or things like that. Then I made some sweet cherries, just in like an almond light syrup. They're really, really good. I'm actually probably going to can some more of these. Then I also canned a triple berry rhubarb jam, a spiced peach jam, blueberry pomegranate rhubarb jam, strawberry jam. I canned some ham. I had a whole ham in the fridge that needed to be canned up, and instead of taking up freezer space, I went ahead and canned it in cubes. So you can open this, drain it, put it in casseroles, or put it in like ham and bean soup. To fill up the canner, I did one jar of Italian sausage slices. In the back there is some mango peach jam. That turned out really, really good. I just did 3 pints of that. I'm planning on doing some more of that. I got some more really ripe mangoes and peaches from the Gleaners today. I think that's a little duck sauce in the back. And that's more of the spiced peach jam. And I made the video on these spiced peach jams, so those are little weck jars. They're really cute. So I thought I would just show you guys, and I may come back and show you guys what I got at the Gleaners, because I'm also going to try and not spend, well, I won't say not spend any money on groceries this month, but I'm going to try and just spend $10 a week, and that's just to get fresh produce and milk if I can't get it at the Gleaners. So I'll come back and show you guys what I got at the Gleaners today. They had a lot of great produce there today, so I'll come back and show you guys that. Alright everyone, I'm back with my Skagit Gleaners haul. This is definitely going to be one of the main ways that I will not have to spend any extra money on groceries this month. Being part of this gleaning program, I do pay a monthly fee of $35. And I have to pay that every month for, you sign up for a whole year. There's no, even though I pay monthly, you're committed for a whole year. After that year, if you don't want to do it again, you don't have to sign up again, but you are committed for an entire year. I've only been doing it for a couple months now, maybe 2 or 3 months. It has cut my grocery bill by probably more than half. They even have meat for sale sometimes there. My freezer's pretty full now, but when it starts emptying out, I'm going to buy some meat. I did buy some. They had ground turkey from Trader Joe's, and you got 5 pounds for $10, so it was $2 a pound. So they get some really great deals even on meat, which you do have to pay extra for. It's not part of your $35 a month, but it's an immensely amount cheaper than buying meat at the grocery store. So we were allowed 7 wall items, and wall items are like these beans here. So I got a bag of red kidney beans and then small red beans. These fudge brownies were an extra, like a special item, so you're allowed to get 1 special item, so I got those. These, the gum and the candy bars were a wall item, and they were in a bin that said 5 for 1. So 5 of these equaled 1 dry or wall item. I got a bag of extra wide egg noodles, a package of chocolate Oreos back there. I got some seasoned green beans with potatoes. These are really good with some smoked sausage sauteed in a pan, just easy, quick dinner. And I got some Van Camp's baked beans. And then these were an extra item. It's just cookie icing. They're all lavender colored, but I figured I could get them and put them up in the cupboard, and they're there for whenever I might need them. Then I got 2 heads of this living lettuce. It still has the root on it. It looks gorgeous. I put it in a little bit of water to perk up, and then I'll probably wrap the ends in a wet paper towel and put them in the fridge. I got 2 bags of Rainier cherries, and some of them don't look that great in the bag, but you just sort through them. I haven't sorted through anything yet. And then I got a bigger bag of just the dark sweet cherries. There's 4 super duper ripe mangoes back there. And then right here is some more of those super extra ripe peaches. They're in a couple bags because they're so juicy. I don't want them to leak. But I'm going to use the mangoes and the peaches and make some mango peach jam. I made just 3 pints. Earlier in the video I showed you all my canning that I did last month, and that one turned out really, really good. So I'm going to make some more of that. I got this little baggie of new potatoes. They all look wonderful, no problems. They're not even growing anything. And then a loaf of French bread here. 2 celeries, an onion, cauliflower, and a bunch of broccoli. And that all is all I got today. You can shop up to 3 times a week with this program. So this is what I got in one shop. So if you can imagine doing this 3 times a week, it's more than what you could need to eat, like, period, besides adding in meat. You do have to kind of plan around what you get, though, because they never have the same things. So now I know I'll be putting, you know, broccoli and cauliflower as my side. I'll be bringing celery sticks to work with me for lunch. The cherries I'm going to go through. If there's ones good for eating, great. If not, I will can some or make a cherry jam. So I haven't made cherry jam yet this year. And, yeah, so I'm also going to show you guys my little meal plan in my planner. I haven't been doing it very, very long. I just got my planner last month. So I'll show you what I meal planned for. And I'll also, after I put this away, I'll show you what I spent my $10 on at the vegetable stand, just so I could fill in for the week with produce that I want to eat fresh and some things that they didn't have at the Gleaners. So here's what I got at my little, well, it's not actually a pretty big fruit stand, it's local to my area. I got some more of the Rainier sweet cherries. I didn't know if the ones from the Gleaners would be good to eat out of hand, so I just got a little bag, probably to rinse and eat after dinner or to take in my lunch to work. I got some mushrooms. I'm going to make some stir-fry tonight for dinner, and so I wanted to have some mushrooms for that. There's 3 nectarines there. I got those also to probably take with me my lunches for work. I like to make sure that I have pretty balanced diet, fruits and vegetables. I got 3 avocados, or really teeny tiny ones there. They were 3 for $1, and 2 bunches of cilantro, and some shallots. The shallots are a really good price. They're $1.99 a pound, which sometimes shallots can be pretty expensive, but one of the meals I want to make, I can't remember if it's this week or next week, but I want to make chicken breast with shallots and cream sauce and mushrooms, and it's a Julia Child recipe. It's really, really good. So that's just the little supplemental stuff that I got at the fruit stand. It totaled $7.80. So if I really, really need something, I have a couple bucks to get something at the store, but I really doubt that I will. I'm not a huge milk drinker, and I do have shelf-stable milk in the pantry, so I probably won't buy any fresh milk till next week. And I'll be back and show you guys my planner and my meal plans. I'm back. Here's my planner. It's just a very simple planner. It's a mead, I believe. It has this little rubber elastic part here to keep it closed. There's just some notes and stuff that I have, but it's a weekly, monthly planner, and it starts in July and it goes through June, which I found was really nice because I didn't get one at the beginning of the year because I haven't used a planner in a very long time, but I saw everyone on YouTube with their Erin Condren planners, and even, you know, with the percentages off and stuff, I just wasn't willing to spend that much money. I'm just way too cheap for that. And this mead planner at Target was $10. It was like $9.99. And then I just got some like extra sticky notes and stuff like that, little tabs and stuff to go in there. And those are just like some to-do reminders and things that I want to can or that I have canned. And all the purging that I need to do in my house. I did under the bathroom sink already and used some dollar store containers and got that cleaned up, but I need to do my closet and I need to do the pantry so bad. The pantry is my next chore, and I may do a before and after, but I may not because it is scary in there right now. So it just has like some of the years here, and I put a little tab up on the top so that I could easily get to the month that I'm in, and I put a little tab that says July because it doesn't have it does have these ones, but it didn't open up right to the one that I wanted right here. So here is July's overview. Let's zoom out a little bit. It just has the whole month, so I put my work schedule in, and then I also put my birthdays this month and friends' birthdays, the days that I volunteer at the Gleaners, if I have bills due and stuff, I can put that in there. Also, right here, I haven't done it yet, but I showed you guys all the stuff that I can't, and I'm, every month, I'm going to put in here all the items that I can't, so at the end of the year, I can total up everything that I've canned for the year. I've never done that before. So, here is June and July. See, no spend July, but there's a reminder for myself. I need to send out some thank you cards, so that's just a reminder for me. And then it just has a big space for every day of the week, which is fine. I don't need it to go like hour by hour. I don't have that hectic of a schedule. If I did, maybe the Erin Condren would be a little bit better for me, but I have, appointments here and there. Like I said, I volunteer my hours at the Gleaners, but most everything is pretty basic. I put, reminders for myself of things I need to do on my days off, just as more like motivation. I mean, obviously I can look around my house and see what needs to be done, but sometimes you just are not motivated, especially when you work full time and you live on your own. Sometimes it's like, nobody sees it, so who cares? But, I want to try and start keeping my house a little bit more clean. Well, I guess I should say tidy. My house isn't dirty, per se. Like, I clean the kitchen and the bathrooms and do the litter box frequently, but I am sort of a hoarder. I don't really want to call myself a hoarder because I am able to purge, but I like my stuff. And so I just need to go through and put everything away because I kind of have a small space. And, when you're a canner and you like to be a little bit prepared, so I have like extra food and water stored up and paper products and stuff like that, it is hard to keep it organized. So here are my meal plans. I did do this already. This was Monday the 29th. And so I did that bean soup and I had that and I brought it for lunch for work. This night I had chicken and rice and I did bring that also for lunch for work. Don't mind my horribly stained fingernails. I promise they're not dirty. It's from pitting and canning those dark sweet cherries. They're totally stained. They look terrible. I've washed them like a million times too. This was last night's dinner and I did do that. I had salad with steak, like a steak salad, and it had beets and cucumber, and my avocado was bad. I was so sad, but I did have the beets and the cucumber on there, and feta cheese, and it was delicious. Tonight I am going to make a pork stir fry and brown rice. I'm sure I'll probably have leftovers for that. I don't know if I'm going to bring that for lunch for work on Friday night or not. And then I want to make some egg salad to take with me for lunches for work, and also that celery I showed you earlier in the video. I'm going to prep that so I can bring that with me for lunches for work too. And then here is, I work this whole holiday weekend. So I work Friday night through Tuesday night. So it's my 5-day stretch. And so here's my meal plan over here. Gonna have pork fajitas on Friday. And then I'm also going to make the pizza dough for Saturday so that it's all ready. I'm probably going to prep all of my salad and everything too tomorrow. Get as much of it done as I can. This video is probably not going to go up until Friday or Saturday night, but so that's my plan. So pork fajitas that night, pizza and salad Saturday, Sunday, tacos and beans, and I have some ground turkey in the fridge, and I may cook that up and season it and have it just waiting in the fridge, and then all I'll have to do on Sunday is reheat it. And then, because my weeks are a little bit different when I work, I also started for the next week, I put no spend July again to remind myself, trying not to spend money. I am allowing myself, Sunday morning I usually go out with the girls for breakfast after work, and so I will allow myself to do that. Yeah, so Monday's just going to be an easy dinner, kielbasa, potatoes, and green beans, like sauteed in a skillet. It's really good, really easy. And then on Tuesday, I'm probably going to be exhausted. It's going to be my last night of work, and so I'm just going to have leftovers. And I'm sure there'll be leftovers of something between all the meals and taking lunches to work. I'll probably still have leftovers for Tuesday. There'll be something in there that I can make. And then Wednesday is my first night off after 5 days. I volunteer in the morning, so sometimes I don't even sleep until that night. And so I figured I'd do a pretty easy dinner, biscuits and gravy, eggs and fruit. Sometimes it's nice to have breakfast for dinner. And then Thursday, looks like it's payday, and I need to pay my CNA license. I am a nursing assistant, and I work at our local hospital. And that's the night I'm going to make that Julia Child chicken that I told you guys about. It's like really, really, really good. And then up here on Friday, did I plan? Oh, I have some cod in the freezer, so I'm just going to probably either bake or pan sear that, depending on how hot it is. It's been super hot around here, so I might just pan sear it so I don't have to turn the oven on. Some quinoa and a veggie, and I have all that broccoli and cauliflower and all that, but I'll probably eat that with other meals too, and so we'll just see what veggies I have left when it comes to this. And I'll probably go shopping at the Gleaners again by this time, so I'll have more vegetables from the Gleaners. On Saturday, on my weekends off, this is now, I have Wednesday through Saturday off of work. Sometimes I have dinner with my family. They just live one town over, so either I'll have leftovers or I'll go for a family dinner with them. And then Sunday night I'm back to work, and I'm going to make a quick, easy shepherd's pie. You know, that's a very easy meal to make, and I'll probably have I'm sure I'll have leftovers of that to take to work with me, and maybe leftovers later in the week too, because I'm single, so I try to make things smaller. But even with things smaller, I mean, you still have to make, you know, it goes in a casserole dish, and you can't really make like a tiny amount of it. So, and here's my reminder, $10 a week for dairy and produce for my, my no shop July, or no spend July. So that's just a little overview. I'm still like getting the hang of using my planner here, and hopefully as, you know, I use it more, it'll become easier. I just thought that I needed something to help keep me a little bit more on track, a little bit more organized. And this was the ticket for me. I mean, $10. You know, if I get super into it and I feel more compelled to get an Erin Condren one, I might. I wouldn't say that there's never a possibility of that, but honestly, I think that this one is a decent quality and it works great for my purposes. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys like this video. I know it started to get a little bit long, so sorry about that, but I wanted to show you guys a couple things. So I hope everyone has a great week and a very great 4th of July, and be safe with all those fireworks. I'm already hearing stories of kids getting hurt, and I see a lot of it come in, working at the hospital. So just be safe and have a happy 4th. Bye, guys.